Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about the greatest unknown athlete in the world and perhaps the most dominant athlete in the world right now, wrestler Amit Elor. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do so to get notified of our next videos. We're almost at 3,000 and we need your help. We're real close. So, Rob, I did a video about Simone Biles saying she's probably the most dominant athlete in the world, and I'm going to have to change that possibly because that was before the Olympics. Simone Biles did win the all-around, but she didn't win by as much as she normally does. Normally, like I pointed out, the difference between first and second is the same numbers between second and 10th normally when she wins the all-around. This time it was less. She only won by 1.2. She wins by 2 or more. And then she only won 1 gold in the apparatuses. You know, she fell off the balance beam and she only got a silver because she went out of bounds twice in the floor. But also, we didn't have the Olympics yet, and we have a new Olympic champion in wrestling. She's a female, and she's 20 years old. And I didn't know all the statistics till then. And besides, there was 4 world champions in her weight class, Rob. So in wrestling, there's only 6 weight classes at the Olympics. That was a compromise because they were going to get rid of the sport. And there's 10 at the world championships. So a lot of world champions have to go up or down a weight class to do that. And she went down from 72 kilos to 68 kilos.
Wait, can I interrupt you for a second, Mark? You said that they're going to get rid of wrestling?
They tried to get rid of wrestling in 2016. Yeah, it was a compromise. They saved it. It was an original sport in the ancient Greece.
It's an original Olympic sport.
So the compromise was to get it down to 6 weight classes instead of 10.
Oh.
How that solved the problem, I have no. I mean, obviously few as competitors, but it's just ridiculous because they should have 10 weight classes. But
okay.
Anyways, so she's been wrestling since she was 4 years old. She wrestled in high school for 1 year in girls wrestling, and she was state champ. And she pinned the person in the finals, the other girl in the finals, in 20 seconds.
Wow.
So she stopped wrestling in high school because it wasn't worth it competition-wise. I'm not sure why she didn't wrestle against the boys in high school. Probably because she's in the middle weights, which the boys are very strong at that weight. She's not a lower weight. And so she went international, a lot of international wrestling, and she's won 9 different world championships.
Wow.
Under 17, under 20, under 23. And she didn't wrestle in the last Olympics because she missed the cutoff point by 1 day. She was born January 1st. So she couldn't wrestle in the last Olympics. So that's why she didn't win the last Olympics. But she won the world championship the next year at age 18, and then again at 19, and then she just won the Olympics right now. And the world championships in wrestling every year, so she'll probably win the world championship again in October. So she hasn't lost a match in 5 years. She lost a 3-1 match in an under 17 against a Japanese woman. And she's outscored her opponents internationally 322 to 16. And in the Olympics, where there was 4 other world champions in her 4 matches, she was 31-2 in the total scores. The finals was 3-0. She won 10-2 against the defending world champion. And the only reason she allowed 2 points is because it was kind of a safe thing to do when they were near the end of the match. She probably could have prevented that if she needed to. Overall, from what I can tell, she has an 86 match winning streak. But she hasn't lost in 5 years, Rob, at any level.
That's incredible. You're right. I mean, yeah, I think the switch is on. The most famous unknown greatest athlete.
Rob, she's 20 years old.
And 20.
She's 20 years old right now, and now she essentially is 3-time world champion, 18, 19, and 20, because the Olympics are world championship, obviously.
Right.
So, and she's I don't know if she's going to say it's 68 kilograms or not. She's 5'7". She started when she was 4 years old. Her elder brother wrestled. And then she's been wrestling her whole life. She does judo and jujitsu. And so, I don't know, Rob. The sky's the limit for her, Rob. She's the best female wrestler that I know about, and she's the youngest Olympic gold medalist from the United States at age 20. And if she was born a day earlier, she might have been the youngest champion ever in Olympics at wrestling. But she missed it by a day at the last Olympics. I'm pretty confident she could have won, but don't know for sure because she wasn't in the adult wrestling until she was 18, and then she won.
And you were saying because the only reason why she gave the 2 points is because that she was already ahead.
She was ahead 8-0, and they were in a tie up and the other person got a slight advantage. And if it was like a 4-4, score and she needed 2 points herself, she probably would have taken a risk and done a move to try to counter it. But it was safest just to give that up so she didn't get turned on her back, because then if she gets turned on her back, she gets pinned, or they roll through and they can get several points after that. It was safest there wasn't much time left in the match. So it was safest just to give that up. That was the only 2 points that she gave up in the Olympics. Wow. I saw the match against the number 1 seed. That was against the number 1 seed. She looks almost unbeatable, although she did have a close match in the Olympic trials. She won 6. It was 2 out of 3. She won 6-0 and then 2-1. That's the closest she's come. But she was never behind. She was up 2-0 in that match. So
she's a phenomenal athlete.
Just phenomenal, Rob. And who knows how long it is before she's going to lose. But in wrestling, you can get caught. But she's a very careful wrestler with great technique and strong and quick. Go ahead, Rob. So anyways, I think she's amazing. I wrestled in high school, so I'm in total awe of what she's doing right now. She's probably the best wrestler in the world, man or woman, in terms of dominance. Obviously she's not going to beat a male at her weight class, but in terms of the best wrestler, in terms of overall skills and dominance, you have to say she's the best wrestler, and she's 20 years old.
Oh yeah, hands down. I haven't lost in 5 years. I don't see any other athlete doing that. And
wrestling's not like gymnastics, Rob. Wrestlers hit their peak in their mid to late 20, between 25 and 30 at normal time, and they can compete really at a high level till 35. So yeah, because you get that man strength and it keeps building, and you need the international experience. So a lot of the best wrestlers are between the ages of 25 and 30 in wrestling. So she hasn't even begun to hit her peak.
She hasn't even peaked yet. She's only 20.
She's not even close to hitting her peak, Rob.
That's kind of scary. That's really scary for other wrestlers.
It's scary, Rob. So, eventually she's going to lose, and it's going to be huge news. But right now, she looks pretty untouchable. She won 3-0, and that match wasn't that. She scored 3 points, and kind of like the rest of the match was kind of like a stalemate after that. So it wasn't like she had a score at the last minute to win. She was winning the whole match in the finals. And that was against another world champion. So,
wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, Amit, Elor, and the best unknown athlete in the world right now, right? And she's probably the most dominant athlete in the world after this Olympics. 31-2, she outscored her opponents.
Yeah, it's not even close.
Right. So, anyway, if you can find someone more dominant, let me know. I'm changing my mind after this Olympic performance by her. And we'll see what happens. Simone Biles hasn't lost the all-around since 2013, so I'll give her that. So anyway. So let's know what you think of this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and hit the notification bell. We're almost up to 3,000. If you like this video, hit the like button. We're going to go live today from 2 to 5. More Olympics. Track and field was great yesterday with Cole Hocker winning the 1,500 from behind. The odds were 30-1 against him, Rob. And he won it. And it's the first time in 112 years that 2 Americans placed in the 1,500.
Right.
And Gabby Thomas, she won the 200, and that's her first gold medal in the Olympics individual. All right. So anyways, and she's probably going to run in the 100 in the relay. So she might get another gold medal. She's 27, and she's got a bright future ahead of her.
Yes.
Okay. And our normal live show starts again on this Monday, 6 Eastern time. Join us for that. And if you want to donate to our channel, there's super chats and super thanks. And there's also a link to PayPal. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.